guest, Professor Faizan Mustafa, is a renowned constitutional expert and currently serving as the Vice Chancellor of Chanakya Law University in Patna, Bihar. Vikas Singh, former Additional Solicitor General of India, is also joining me. Professor Faizan Mustafa, the fulfillment of this promise that has been made will await multiple exercises, be it the delimitation and also the census. Let me ask you a direct question. When will this become reality?
Thank you very much, Maria. Since the announcement from the government is absolutely clear that they want to wait for the census as well as the delimitation exercise. And since the delimitation exercise is due in a few years' time, around 2026, I would expect that the bill will come into being sometime before the next Lok Sabha election. And generally what has happened, Maria, the story of most or almost all reservation policies or extension of reservation policies for various groups has been that most of the reservation policies in India were announced on the eve of either the general election or some assembly election or even some important by-election. So P.V. Narasimha Rao had announced the implementation of Mandal Commission in 1991 when he was himself going to be elected in a by-election. As you recall, that he was not originally given the ticket of Lok Sabha due to his ill health, and then Rajiv Gandhi had a tragic assassination and Congress had numbers and Narasimha Rao was appointed as the Prime Minister. So he was going to his own election as a Prime Minister. At that point of time, that office memo implementing the Mandal Commission recommendations, including the EWS reservation, was issued. So unfortunately, the constitutional and legal reforms, which ideally should be delinked from electoral arithmetics, in India, the case has been otherwise. And most of these affirmative action or reservation decisions were made keeping in mind the next election or election due in a few months' time.
But Professor Faizan Mustafa, one concern is that EWS quota is based on 2011 census. Couldn't the same template have been followed for women's reservation as well?
When we did EWS reservation, we did not wait for numbers. No empirical study was done to see that EWS sections of our population are inadequately represented. That was never done. Similarly here, facts are speaking for themselves. The women representation is very, very low. They ideally should be occupying 50% of seats, and we are giving them just 33%. And we can straight away do it. But I feel that the government wants to wait for the delimitation exercise, and probably the catch is that some of the southern states may not agree to delimitation because the influence of northern states with much greater numbers in Lok Sabha